Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to State of the Cinema, our weekly show where a group of alt history content creators struggle to create alt history content. Now, not much exciting this week as we're really struggling with World of WoK Ottoman Empire, and I'm going to show you a little bit of what that looks like. But first, let's welcome actually a whole bunch of new patrons who joined us this week, including some top tier patrons. So a big thanks to John Morel joining at the $50 Syndicate tier and Vermouth joining at the $100 Kazukat tier. If you are listening, don't forget to send me your t-shirt, sweater sizes. I'm going to have to send you some patron exclusive backer kits. For those of you who haven't claimed their patron exclusive poster yet, don't forget to do so. We are also entering the first stage of voting on the patron poster, so you can expect some sketches and updates for that project next week. Now, Ottoman Empire. So here's one we're really struggling with. What we want to do is create a really epic loading screen, which depicts basically some kind of train bombing scene, including some historically significant characters, for that. And we just have, by this point, like 100 versions of, minor variations in train wreck and interactions between characters, and we're really struggling to sort of get it all together. And so me and Yana are really working hard on this today, because we're moving into colors and we're still not sure about what the wider composition should be, right? So we have a few variations where it's just soldiers discussing. We have variations where, it's a more epic bombing scene. Then we start a photo bashing, taking some AI assets and putting them in there to see if we can get like a nice color. Discussions between, captured Arabs who are being blamed for this train bombing and the soldiers, and, a very sad, very eternal war in the Levant kind of feeling scene that we're trying to do here. But as I said, really struggling, because what I'm trying to do, especially with our loading screens as we go towards that art book, is, I'm trying to really push it, create art that is, is going to make you say, wow. On my screen right now is an example that I often give to Yana when I'm talking about loading screens. Is like, this is what it should feel like. This is Greg Rutkowski for Anno 1800 something. The Anno series of games, which is very popular in Germany around these parts. Now, what I love about this frame specifically is that it has a lot. It has this beautiful, it's very beautifully made, but it also has a lot of story in it. You can keep looking at it, and there's a lot of things happening, both foreground, middle ground, background, and we're really struggling trying to reach that sort of level where you can look at a piece for a significant amount of time and really start discovering new things and start discovering small stories. Especially as a loading screen should really feel like you're entering this world when you're doing this. So it's been a real headache, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely struggling with this one, and even I'm not super happy with where we are on the main what we call the cells, or the World of Kaiserreich main illustration composite, which again should depict the Desert War. The patron frame, you already know, we finished this a while ago. This is the patron frame we've also used to celebrate the 100,000 subscriber mark. The poster is a new thing. We're experimenting with maybe a pilot thing, but it doesn't feel super great to me. The portrait, we're not there yet. Should depict the same character that you remember from Kaiserreich Documentary 7, which is the intelligence officer that basically gets promoted through the ranks in this Eternal War scenario. And especially these guys, not super happy with them. So as you can see, we're struggling to move forward on this particular piece. But I will keep you posted on everything happening in the World of Kaiserreich. One more thing, we will also be doing a narrator vote, because we have two narrators on World of Kaiserreich Italy, and I think both are kind of good, but we're not super sure on who we want to continue with. So that was it for State of the Cinema this week, as we struggle forward, trying to make good content. Thank you all for the continued support, and I will look forward to seeing you again next week. See you guys.